right, so we are finally to our side split standing series from the Group Reformer 1 workout. I have to be way back here so that you can see my head when I stand on the reformer. But basically I have set up the platform extender, this guy, right up against the wooden platform extender nice and securely. And I'm on one red spring. You can also choose a red and a white, which is pretty challenging resistance. I'm going to stand on the platform side first and then on the carriage side. Ideally, you want to start with your feet as close to hip distance as possible. That's what makes the exercise nice and challenging. So we're on our feet, we're applying all of our good postural work to standing now. So we've got that smiling collarbone, we're zipping the abdominals up, our pelvis is neutral, we've got some tone in the glutes, so abs, glutes to help stabilize the pelvis. Little softness in the knees, and then from here we're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, press the carriage out. And bring it in. Now we're exhaling out on this because we're emphasizing our hip abductors. I'm pushing equally through both legs, even though it's mostly my carriage leg even though the carriage is moving, not the platform, but I'm pushing equally through both legs, and I'm really being mindful of maintaining the integrity of the arch of my foot and keeping the outer border of my foot glued down. I've done a few more than 10, but that's okay. And we'll make this my last one. Exhale out, inhale in, right into our squats. From here, I'm gonna inhale, squat down, exhale, push into the heels. Inhale, exhale, up. Remember, neutral spine, hinge at the hip. Knees track right over the second and third toe. Spine and shin angles match if you are looking at the side. Then we settle into our squat. We can do prayer hands, hands on hips, hands at the small of our back, but we are making sure our abdominals are connected, our ribs are connected, good tone, good knee alignment, we're not sinking in. And then from here, we inhale and we exhale, push out. Abs nice and tight, reaching long through the crown of the head. Exhale, 9. Exhale, 10. Bring the carriage in. Come on up. Reset into our squat. Reestablish our core stabilizers. Inhale to prepare. Now we push with that platform leg. Exhale, press. Being very mindful of this knee alignment. But we are sending the energy out and down through the platform leg. It's a killer. Woo! Abs are strong, neutral spine. 4, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring the carriage in. Straightening up the knees, and then from here, make sure they stand on the platform to turn around to the other side. So I'll do all that to the other side, but just really quick at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you what the squat looks like from the side view, okay? So basically, feet hip distance apart, start in your nice neutral alignment. You always wanna soften the knees a bit, right? Then right at the crease of the hip, you're gonna hinge that pelvis. So you're gonna start to rotate that pelvis forward. And then basically, you can, as the knees flex and the hips flex more, you just send those hips back and you find the symmetry and the counterbalance in the pose. So squats will look a little different on everybody. But the main thing is you don't want it just to be a hip hinge like this. This is what people will kind of get into, right? No knee bend, all hip hinge. And you don't want their knees just pointing straight forward and their pelvis going like this, right? So I cue soften the knees and then hip hinge. Yep, hip hinge. And again, it's that That spine angle, the shin angle and the spine angle should be about the same. So that's what a good squat looks like. And there we go. Then I could clean this up a little bit, honestly. I could connect my ribs a little more, just to make sure that I'm not stressing out my low back. Okay? All right, on to the stretching series.